As a matter of fact, close your eyes, let our souls connect and just take a spiritual walk with me. Because we got to ask ourselves some questions. These problems need solutions, so break out your pen and pad and take notes. Because today, at Harvey Public Library, Blaq Ice is offering lessons. Sister, tell me, why is it that freedom ain't free? And why is it that although our eyes are wide open, there's some things that we still can't see? See, y'all, this war is spiritual. And since words are spirits, I'm coming lyrical. And since ignorance is a killer, that cereal, this material is a blessing. No, matter of fact, it's a miracle. Tell me that why is it that most of our lives we just labor, sweat, and toil? And while brothers out there killing brothers over dope, Bush killed people over oil.
Go ahead.
And Netanyahu killed people over soil. Tell me why is it that tobacco companies are just not now telling you that in that stick, it was cancer, emphysema, and asthma. Maybe because it was death that they were selling. And in Africa, I'm confused because the blood that they used to transfuse had AIDS in it. And I want to go to church and pray my sins away, but the same ones trying to dip me in water, they need to bathe in it. And although as a young man, I broke a lot of rules, but I kept my 2 sons in the public because it's just too much sex education in Catholic school. Ain't that something how you can molest little boys and take away their innocence and it's not even viewed as a crime? Because the only punishment they got was to step down from the priesthood when you know you should be serving jail time. But in my conclusion, let me tell y'all a story. See, one day, truth and a lie went swimming together. Y'all didn't hear me. I said one day, truth and a lie went swimming together. And when lie saw truth in the water naked, lie went and put on truth's clothing and said bye. And now y'all know what we got? What you got, Nice? Brothers and sisters, what we got is a naked truth, and he's trying to catch up with a well-dressed lie. All right? But I want to thank y'all for coming out tonight, and there's only one thing left for me to say. Brothers and sisters, it's not a shame to be ignorant. It's just a shame to stay that way.
Go ahead.
The poets are coming.
Who's coming?
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 The poets are coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Poet Organization, people of extraordinary talent, founded in 1990 on the south side of Chicago. I want you guys to move down so everybody can be here. We have members of our Indiana chapter in the building today too. Give it up for Amy Bonet and give it up for Jeff Mickey from our Indiana chapter. We have 8 chapters throughout the United States. We have over 100 members in 3 different countries. The Poet Organization just this year alone has created over 30 new published authors.
Oh, yeah.
Just this year alone. We are artist activists, which means that we use our art for activism work. We feed the hungry. We clothe the poor. We go to juvenile detention centers. We go to battered women shelters. On December the 21st, we will be giving out toys on a toy drive with kids off the block in the Roseland neighborhood. Brothers and sisters, yesterday we were at Corey Brooks Church, New Beginnings, with the Steve Harvey Mentoring Program, standing up, being accountable for our community and the young people in our community, brothers and sisters. I want to introduce to you some members of the Poet Organization. And again, we love this art. But if we're just doing it for hand claps and applauses and standing ovations, then it's all vanity. But God gave us this gift so that we may speak life into our community, that we may raise a dead community back to a living community. Our motto is changing the world, one heart, one mind, one verse at a time. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I want to introduce you to the members of the Poet Organization. We're going to go in this order. I want to introduce to you a young lady. She just joined the Poet Organization this year. She's a wonderful, phenomenal artist. She's up and coming. I want you guys to watch out for her. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, when I ask you, are you ready for the next poet? I need y'all to say, can he flow? Y'all got that?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready for the next poet?
Can she flow?
And what y'all gonna say if I ask y'all, are y'all ready for the next poetess?
Can she flow?
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, y'all ready for the first poetess?
Can she flow?
Y'all already know, put your hands together for Soul Free.
God, and sometimes I fear it because I don't know what I did to deserve all of this. I try to make sense of it all, but then I realize there's no point because at the end of the day, it's his call. But trying to clean a beautiful mess is the only thing that soothes me because I'm always afraid to turn on the news or prepare myself for the next bad phone call. Yet I'm here, so I'm blessed. I feel ashamed after being upset because as far as pain, I felt nothing yet. I watch my people struggle. Poverty, cancer, and young people constantly die with no clear explanation why. Racism, sexism, terrorism, the political bull, the constant woes that plague my friends and foes, and I have to question, how did I get this? I look around at the world and I understand that I've gained much more than mercy and grace. So what is my purpose? What is my mission? I pray to God to please take me on this spiritual expedition because my silly human intuition tells me there has to be a catch to this.
Come on, Soul Free.
So I start to hold myself expectations higher to please my Messiah, but just to cruise through life would be a sin. To be so blessed and not even try to help my own kin.
Come on now.
And this just starts to inner work into me, and I think I start to see what he meant when he made me, to help those like and unlike me see how amazing life can be.
Come on now.
To be the light for those who can't quite see, to be the support system for others because he gave me a whole team. So I try to show my appreciation by soaking up every little thing. From the breeze that kisses my cheek, to the tears that sometimes envelop me, because I never know if these are all just his ways of pushing me forward. Daily miracles that we all choose to constantly ignore, forgetting that there's someone who can't even feel them anymore.
Come on now, come on.
So I vow to keep myself childlike. I'm amazed by it all. Because loving all the things that the older ones cannot see, because I may not be a wretch, but he definitely saved me and invested some of his love in me. So I try to make sure to humbly take the knee and say, use me. Not be selfish and let his precious gifts go to waste. Because I think he asked me to uplift the unable. For I am thankful, I am unworthy, and I am blessed. And though I don't know what the future has in store, I will no longer try to rationalize this crazy world no more. I just hope to indirectly give to you what is given to me, the ability to marvel at all the things that I think, feel, smell, hear, and see. For skeptics young and old to come and witness the testimony of me and see how wonderful his love can be. And as time moves forward, and for whatever reason the veil falls over me and I get weak in my vision, I hope that you in return will remind me of my mission, clean my lens, and make sure that it's a real short intermission. For I am blessed. I just hope that you guys took the time to listen.